I happen to be the special advisor to the governor of Kogi State on youth and student matters. So the vice president for youth in West Africa at the Pan-African Youth Union. And I'm a jolly good fellow.
So nice to meet you, sir.
The pleasure is mine.
Okay, sir, if you don't mind, we would like to know more about the OJN. I'm correct, right?
Yeah, you're very correct.
This is the first time I'm actually hearing about that. And I'm sure there are so many people out there that don't even know what it means. So I don't know if you can enlighten us more on that, sir.
Thank you. I believe you mean the OJN annual symposium.
Yes, sir.
Which began in the year 2020. And this year we'll be having the 6th edition. So the OJN annual symposium is a platform where we discuss topical issues as it affects young people, not just in Kogi State, not just in Nigeria, but across the continent of Africa and in the globe at large. Every year we gather to learn from people, scholars, politicians, seasoned public servants, youth leaders, student leaders, coming to share their experiences, and for young people also coming to learn. So our topic and theme is always in sync with the reality as at that time. At the first edition, our theme was more around COVID-19 because that was what was prevalent at that time. Second edition, third edition, fourth, fifth last year, and this year we are having the 6th one. So it has always been from one success to another. So it's been very excellent, and I'm surprised that you are hearing for the first time. But like you said, we have a country of over 200 million people, and one of the reasons why we continue to be in a studio like this is to reach out to more people. So I'm happy to be in the podcast studio, the Voice Podcast.
We are happy to have you two here, sir.
Thank you.
And sir, so far, I don't know, we'd like to know how this foundation is being funded. And how do you go about your fund? Because I know it's not easy doing it by yourself.
Thank you. For the first, even up to now, 70% of the funding has always been from me.
Wow.
And it's because since it's an event I'm looking forward to, I make adequate preparation savings every month, every week, as God blesses me ahead of that day. So when July 15 is coming, I don't go cap in hand begging for people to support. I most time put hand into my savings to organize this event. But I must give serious credit to our resource persons and participants. Most of them have always been coming at no pay. You have renowned professors coming to deliver speech. If we are to pay them in terms of honorarium, it's going to be a lot of money. But they'll tell you, oh, Nihi, I love what you are doing, so this is my own contribution, impacting life. So we've seen almost 90% of our resource persons coming at no cost to us and making very wonderful deliveries that the participants always want to come for the next year. So most of the funding is from myself, but I believe, like I was saying to friends, that with the impact that we have made so far, the number of participants we see every year always double. So we now believe that the burden of sponsorship and all that can now begin to go to the private sectors, writing to corporate individuals, companies, NGOs to support us. So the 6 years we would have done by the end of this year will be enough record to show to prospective investors. And when we say investing in the OJN Annual Symposium, is as good as investing in youth growth.
Commend you for your hard work, because these days you can hardly see, an individual who really wants to impact in this generation. I pray for more strength, I pray for more grace, and I pray God will continue to strengthen you in Jesus' name.
Thank you.
Lastly, sir, I don't know, the OJN program, I don't know if it's just for Kogi State or it's Nigeria or Africa probably.
Yeah, like I said, the aim and objective of the annual symposium is to reach out to young people not just in Kogi State, not just in Nigeria, not even in Africa, but across the world. And because of my experiences, right from when I was in the university, I served as departmental president, I served as SUG speaker. After my graduation, after NYSC, I became Youth Council chairman in Kogi State. I became financial secretary of the National Youth Council of Nigeria. I became president of the youth in Nigeria, served as commissioner for youth political participation at the Pan-African Youth Union, and now serving as vice president of youth in West Africa. So what it means is that I am the #1 youth in the whole of West Africa by the Pan-African Youth Union. In terms of public service too, in politics, I serve as a senior special assistant to the immediate past governor of Kogi State on communication, His Excellency Alhaji Yaya Bello, and the current governor. I started the government with him as his chief press secretary before I was redeployed as special advisor to the governor on youth and student matters. So looking at my experiences, career, service, it is now important to begin to give back to the society. So there are a lot of young people who are asking, Nihi, you'll be 37. So how have you been able to achieve all this? So we must begin to show them that this and this and this are what we have done, tapping from our own experience so that they can move forward. So going on, like you asked, I can assure you that the sustainability is what is important to us. And by sustainability, the hall or the secretariat we are commissioning by this year's symposium is having a 200 seating capacity hall for training, for workshops, for seminars, and even for activities. So what it means is that ordinarily, to get a befitting hall of that magnitude will cost you between 150 to 200. But we intend to be giving that out at the rate of 100,000. So we are contributing a little to reducing stress, but we're also making a little money that we can use to run the place. So by the time we are coming next year, we will not be looking for how to pay staff or even how to do some of the preliminary things. We would have made enough savings to be able to run the place, because what is important is that you must have a very befitting sustainability plan so that you don't just launch out and then see yourself closing down. So I must appreciate the platform that is being given to us to be able to express ourselves. I believe the followers and lovers of the Voice podcast, those who have not heard about the OJN annual symposium like yourself, are now being given the privilege to hear and also to participate. So thank you to the Voice podcast, and I must recommend it to all viewers, particularly young people. Instead of sitting on social media for the Gen Z kind of videos, I think you should follow the podcast, the Voice podcast, and then begin to get regular updates that can help you grow. Because I've followed your social media account. There's a lot of content that can change the mind. What you feed the mind is what you do.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Thank you for gracing today with your presence. We are very grateful, and we hope to see you some other time if you don't mind, sir.
The Voice podcast is a home already. Like I said, I said most of the people who have supported us have done this free of charge. You can imagine how much it would have cost us to be able to appear here.
Yes, sir.
But because of the love the founder and the CEO have for the growth of young people, he decided to say, oh, young man, come and explore my platform. So a very big kudos to Mr. Sunday Baye, aka Asheda.
So that is all we can take for today's podcast. Please don't also forget to follow us on all our social media handles: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and of course our WhatsApp group chat. And our numbers will be displayed on the screen and in the comment section, just in case you have a question to ask and maybe you want to reach out to us. So signing out from here, I still remain your beautiful host, Sam Love. See you next time. Bye.